Yo, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another episode of Walkthrough Wednesday. You join us on part 4 and hopefully the last part of building a big room techno track from scratch using only FL Studio plugins. It's been hard. As you know, I have a Arts Acoustic Reverb addiction. Also, I'm addicted to Kickstart as well, so to not be able to use them is tough. Make sure you click the link in my bio, in the description, sorry. It will take you to my selfie page because next week this project will be available for you guys to download. There's also a sick big room psytrance one there as well, which was actually a track that I made for myself to release but just didn't finish it, so it's one break, one drop, so you guys can do whatever the F you want with it. So check that. Also, there is a We Are The Ravers sample pack coming for my Patreon family. Thank you all for the support. It's been a tough 18 months without live music and stuff, so I appreciate your support so much. August is important because my new radio show will start. I am starting a radio show which will be just my patrons' music. I have so many patrons now, almost 200, so it would be good to showcase their music, also showcase some new Rave Room recordings releases as well. So it's going to be a Patreon exclusive mix each month, so make sure you sign up if you haven't already, because I will only play music from my active Patreon subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, then I won't play your music. But it's a good way to get you guys supported, on 1001 track lists, and hopefully that entices labels to pick up your tracks. Let's jump into the track. It's sounding pretty big right now. This is what we have so far. So that's what we've built in like an hour and a half. I'm really impressed actually, like using, obviously we've used quite a lot of samples, right? But in the bass line, like this is an FL Studio plugin. And it creates a really nice techie psytrance bass. It's called Toxic Biohazard. I didn't even know it existed. So it's a cool thing for you guys to do sometime if you're ever bored. Try and make a track with only stock plugins, because it forces you to explore what else is available in FL Studio and stuff. So without further ado, let's try and build on this track. We're going to need something in the intro. I would say probably just use this vocal from the breakdown and just do this. Obviously it sounds a bit weird, so what we're going to do is just introduce it slowly. We're going to stick a filter and we're just going to filter it up. I'm really excited to release this on my Selfie page, man. It's guaranteed for everyone to be able to use this because you don't need any external plugins. Obviously all the samples will come anyway, so as long as you've got an up-to-date version of FL Studio, it will open. That's better. Needs a sidechain as well, so unfortunately we can't stick a kickstart on there. We're going to look for a fruity balance, and we're going to manually draw in our volume automation like this. I do like drawing it in as opposed to kickstart. I do need to get LFO tool. I've gone to buy it so many times but just never bought it for some reason. So I will get that, because you can draw your own sidechain in as well. I like that. See if I can add some more build-up stuff. Might be a bit unnecessary, this intro. to add some reverb on this guy, just to help the transition be a little bit smoother. So let's find that fruity reverb too. Yay. Just gonna loop that. That'll do, I think. Just increase the damp a little bit. Wouldn't mind having a big shot here. Big techie kind of sound. Let's have a look in good old Kashmir. Maybe his old pack. Let's look at sounds volume 2. Some synth shots. See, this is weird, but I like it. Nice little pluck. Now this could be cool. Maybe we process it the same way as the main lead. How will that sound? Pretty nice. Oh, we have a winner. Now the reverb is something that we're going to copy from this one. See how that sounds? We're actually going to make it unique and just do that with it. Going to make the reverb increase. And maybe decrease again like that. And then it starts again. So that should be good. I like that. Sick. It's so wide. I really like this new sound that we added. We can do some extra stuff as well. This kind of clap thing. Boom, boom. Let's have a look at good old splice. This is a tight one. I like this. Maybe like that. Boom, boom. Yeah, cool, man. Let's go to claps and clap effects, because I know clap effects. Yes, some good tailed ones. Like that. Now, we're going to have to mix this properly. This is a big techie kind of sound. Oh, that's sick. All these little things are just... It adds complexity to your tracks, right? Like, if we didn't have that in, it wouldn't make too much of a difference, right? But all of these things added together just add that extra complexity, and complexity means that you're a pro. So why would you not want to sound like a pro? So this is something we could use in the intro as well. So what I'm going to do is put that on there. And also use it in the intro. I'm a big fan of that. Really big fan of that. Just sounds really cool. Gonna have the same there. Also having the breakdown, why not? Now for the triplet drop, we're going to have to change the positioning slightly because it's not in triplet pattern. So we're just going to take the parts. So it's gonna that's what we're going to do. Boom, boom, this kind of thing. No, this one. Make sure it's in line. Yeah. And we got drag the other ones over as well. We'll go with this one. Yeah, I like that. Sick. Oh, I love that, man. Something about that little clap thing, it just sounds so sick. So we're going to drag that also into the outro, because why not? So we might want some low end. So let's look to our bass patterns, because we have an offbeat one. Maybe we don't. So we're going to copy this and make a brand new bass pattern, which is just going to be used in the intro, and it's just going to be a long bass note like this. And it's just going to allow us to have a little bit of energy still, because you don't want to kill the outro completely in energy, because in the other DJ will be mixing another track in and stuff. So I like to keep a little bit of energy, then kill it like this. Let's stick the filter on. What I might want to do is add a reverb on the outro, the one we've used in the build-ups. See how that sounds? And also what I'm going to do with the kick is just gradually decrease the low end punch and low end power. So we're going to do this. No, we're going to do that. Oh, wait. Yeah, so we're going to do this. So the parametric EQ comes on there, then it leaves, and we're going to automate it using this knob here. Draw upwards, and it'll kind of get rid of all the low end in the kick. Very techno kind of sound that. That's something that I want to use in the first part as well. So what I am going to do is use that in the first section by just holding shift. I'm going to drag it all the way across, and now we have this effect in the intro now. We're going to just make this unique because we're going to do it the opposite way. So like this. Oh, sick. Now this build-up just comes in too dramatically, so what we're going to do is try and automate the volume so that it comes in a little bit more naturally, less forced, less out of nowhere. So we're just going to do that and see how that sounds as well. Much better. So for the intro, we can actually do the same effect for the build-up, sorry, because this kick just stays throughout. So we can just do the opposite. So we'll keep this on, because obviously this green one is to determine whether it's on or off. I'm going to keep it on again, and with this automation, it's a bit annoying because I need to move them out of the way. We're just going to kind of go up again. So we're going to do this, so the low end gets taken away again, and do that. We should be good. The low end should get less now. Obviously we need the kicks to be doubled up here, so I'm going to do that as well. Don't want that. Just going to do this. Now it shouldn't clash because we've now removed the low end a bit. And then if we really want, we can like cut these in half as well. Like this. No, not like that. FL can be so fiddly, man. Like, my hands are huge. Huge. So this is just horrible for me. I should have been a builder or something instead. Now I know I'm doing this the worst way possible, like an old granddad, but there we go. Perfect. Now we're going to have to get rid of more low end than this, because it's going to clash a bit. Now we need a sweep. We can put the crash there, but we need a sweep coming into the crash. So we go to FX, go to sweeps, pick a long sweep, any sweep. This one's really energetic, this one, I like it. That's too obnoxious. Now, this is where we need the master reverb, but I don't think it comes on. Rookie mistake. Let's use that to our advantage. The EQ should be off there. I don't know what's happened, because I swear the kick just sounds different there. What have I done wrong? Yeah, so it turns off. There we go. I like it, man. Could have some cool vocal over there. Wonder if we can get one of those. I don't think I've got anything that isn't cheesy EDM, to be honest. Oh.
Roll the door. I was waiting till the sky was falling. Held my breath.
No.
Roll the door.
Techno.
Techno. That's too obvious, I think. Something like this is really cool. It's quite subtle, so it's not completely in your face. D sharp E, and let's see how that works in this. So we're going to want this same effect with the EQ. So we're just going to drag that over. So we have that same effect going on, because I didn't realize I hadn't done that, but it should sound smooth now. So that's in the wrong position there. I think if it drops here, it should be there. Yeah, that should be right. Now, what we do need is some atmosphere in the break. Do need some atmosphere in the break because it's very simple. It's very basic in these kind of tracks. The break isn't the be all end all. The break just has to be cool and engaging, right? It has to have some cool stuff in it. Let's look for the ambience and Foley stuff. Drones are always great. Super dark stuff. We're just going to move that up to E. Now with atmospheric stuff, you want it to be more in the sides of the mix, and also you want to make sure there's no low end like mess going on there. So that's about fine for me. Push it wide. What I'm going to add as well is a nice little high string. This is like a more house, you know, UK house kind of sound that you'll recognize. There is one that I've used all over the years, to be honest. This one. So Atmos Tools, string E. This kind of sound. This is really authentic as well. It's quite a natural sound. You have to have it very, very quiet though. So put it on a mixed track, just bring the volume right down. But it's a nice little tension builder. Bring our vocal back in maybe.